As you all know, I do a lot of these videos out here at the tennis wall. But I usually do the videos, during the hour that I play against the wall. So I'm kind of like enthused and warmed up. This video I'm starting before the wall. And I want to give some ideas of what I'm working on. Not tennis-wise, but spiritually wise, Kabbalah and Judaically wise. I'm working on polygamy, the biblical origins of polygamy. And always remember that polygamy has really only been banned in Judaism for about 1,000 or 1,200 years. Before that, it was recognized as the natural thing. And I think, I got this intuition that polygamy is the answer to society today. We can maybe go into polyandry, but polygamy is the answer of society today because of the tremendous amount of divorces and the assumption that a man is supposed to only be with one woman. And these problems in the house that if a man looks at another woman. And the society in general about the Me Too society, the Me Too idea. And so the whole idea of marriage as a single entity, to a single person, is a strange kind of concept. And it wasn't the original concept. So why not go back to some sort of original face? And so I have this new thing now that I want to interact a little bit, because this is what I'm working on. I have no final word on this, no Kabbalah. And maybe send me some of your ideas. And that's one of the things I'm working on. Another thing I'm working on is that the origin, is repeated in the repetition compulsion every moment of the day, with every breath. Because it's brought down by the Arizal, Isaac Luria, in Eitz Chaim, that the world was full. It was a full plenitude, and then there was a removal, that's a zimzum, and it left only a little dot in there, and then it comes back, all the energy comes back that was removed by a kav, which is a line, back into the body. And then this process is repeated, because this process is the breath. It starts with a full breath, a fullness, exits to an emptiness, and then comes back slowly by a kav, which also repeats the sexual motion. So this sexual motion of the in and out into the woman as a fullness, because the woman gets 9 or 10 times the amount of pleasure that the man gets, because she's surrounding. It's more of a surrounding thing to the kav itself. It's more of a sexual fullness, a physical fullness. And this is repeated in the breath. So the repetition compulsion, the return to the same, is the breath, and you always have another chance, because you have a next breath. So maybe that's why the Torah starts with a bet and then goes into the Aleph. So that's why maybe the feminine is the first, and then the masculine comes out of that. so that the full plenitude of consciousness is shown in those pictures of the Buddha with the full belly. The in and out of the breath. And that's what I'm going to be doing here on the tennis wall. The in and out of the breath is on every hit. And what could be more of a repetition compulsion than hitting tennis balls against the wall? Certainly seems like a repetition compulsion. I'm going to bring a different type of holder instead of my hand, so we can show you what I do here. But for the time being, this is what I'm working on today. And it's a very deep issue. And maybe you have some thoughts on it that you'd like to share. And we'll go from here.